let's run some of those overlays. So we're going to go to the NVIDIA overlay. We're going to go into Game Filters, select our style. The one we want to start off with is Details. So you already see it kind of like brightens everything up. It's a bit too much. So we're going to go, Sharpen around 47%. So what I'm using here is basically JGODs filters. He's done tons of these videos on how to run different filters, different settings. So go check out the full video. I'll post it a bit later. But you will generally see a lot of improvement. Sorry for me staring down there all the time, but that's about 32 bloom. We want to go down all the way to 0. So already you sort of see the colors are just more popping. So then secondly, we're going to add some colors. Now that looks oddly weird. So Tint Color is going to go down. Tint Intensity is going to go all the way down. Temperature we leave where it is. And then we just add a tad of Vibrance to about the 40s, low 40s. It gets a bit yellowish, so if you don't like the yellow too much, you play like into the mid 30s, early 30s. Now again, we switch that off. We go from that to that. Huge difference. And last but not least, we're going to adjust or play a bit with the brightness and the contrast. That kind of like just helps to see those rose skins a bit better. So according to JGOD exposure, we leave that at 0. Contrast, take it down to 10%. Highlights, we going down to pretty much 0, so we don't want to get too many highlights. Shadows, quite low actually, in the negative range of some sort of like negative -42. That's what, when you get into dark spots, what makes you kind of see these rose skins a bit better. And gamma we leave where it is. So there you have it. I'll unscroll all of them for you real quick. So brightness and contrast, color, and details. So basically bringing your game from grayish, kind of boring, to a good looking, vibrant game. Bear in mind, if you stream, especially with Streamlabs or OBS in general, if you do game capture, these filters will cause a quite severe flickering while you stream if you use game capture. I think that is because two codecs basically battle each other. Easy solution around that. I know not a lot of people don't recommend it and whatnot, but a relatively easy solution is just to use screen capture. There's a slight different problem to that, is when you stream on a single computer, as I do, whenever you want to go back into your OBS, and I'll show you that in a second,